little children, all the children of the world.
Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are, Kyleigh.
God is so good.
Kyleigh was known as the feisty one. She had a feisty little spirit, and it started from day one.
I think the reason that Kyleigh was here was because she was feisty. She defied all the odds.
She was feisty, and she was a fighter, and she loved life, and even though she didn't get to experience the things that most babies get to experience, she always did have a little twinkle in her eye and was always ready for the next thing that she could figure out.
Obviously, we picked out the name Kyleigh Faith, several months before she was born. And little did we know how much it was going to come true.
Oh Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and
Kyleigh was very much a daddy's girl, whether mommy wants to admit it or not. When I got to hold Kyleigh, I'd hold her in my arms and I'd look down at her, and she would just kind of look back up at me, and we would just kind of get lost in each other. And I knew that she was at home.
We recognized that Kyleigh was a miracle the second that we heard her first cry. We had been given grim odds about ever being able to hear that.
In November, we were given 0% chance that she would make it. They didn't have tubes small enough to be able to intubate her, to be able to breathe. If she wasn't able to cry and breathe on her own, she wouldn't have made it past day one.
She really was a miracle in everything that she did.
I know God answers prayers. If you want to find out about the love of God, the easiest thing I could say, it was clearly displayed through Kyleigh. The family support, the church family support, and all the other people out there that cared and were praying and hoping that she would get better is what helped us make it through the next day.
My prayer, Jehovah, hear to my entreating cry.
I know that Kyleigh knew that she was loved. She would always, it was like she could tell when we walked in the room that, you could see her start to react, that she was somewhat happy. She'd start to play around a little bit. And one of the special moments or special things that I had with Kyleigh is that no matter what she was doing, whenever I walked into the room, her eyes would find mine and she would just light up my world.
The doctors and nurses at Shands were absolutely amazing people. They poured their heart and soul into Kyleigh and into our family, and they only wanted what was best for her, and everyone went the extra mile to take care of her and to take care of our family. Kyleigh's life touched so many people, and we experienced love from so many people through her. Sometimes it's hard for us to accept things from other people, but we learned the lesson that it's okay to let people help you. I just want to thank everyone who had a role in her life, even though you weren't able to meet her. You knew her through us and through her website, and everyone loved her, and we felt that.
I don't know if thank you's enough. Their daily prayers, heartfelt prayers, their caring, the cards, and everything that a lot of times by other people went unnoticed, means the world to us. And it made us able to make it through the next day.
should be, because my soul each day do I lift up to thee.
Most people in a time like this would tend to ask, why? I don't. I think that with everything that she faced, that God was merciful on her.
And people could look and say that God didn't answer our prayer in the fact that she's not here anymore. But he did answer our prayer in the fact that she was here for 5 months, and we got to experience her and learn about her and know her personality. And we've always heard it said that God doesn't always answer prayers the way we want them to, the way we want him to. And that's true. But I believe that there's always a meaning and a reason that he says no. At this point, I don't know what that is, but I know that it will come.
Make me to know thy way, wherein my path.
Now you know this. Fix it. Won't you talk to Mama? Talk to me. Can you get this? Can you get it? Talk to me. Tell me about it. Talk to me.
Our dear, sweet Kyleigh Faith, it's so hard to believe you're gone. We had you for such a short time. We want you to know that we loved you with all our hearts and are so thankful we were blessed with the gift of being your parents. You made more of an impact on this earth in your short little life than most of us will ever make in 100 years. You made a difference to everyone who met you, and many who loved you although they never got to meet you. You drew others to you, even though you never spoke a word. You have taught us all life lessons that will stay with us forever. You have taught us to fight through life's struggles. We have all marveled at your strength and courage. You have taught us to cling to our faith, even when we don't understand all that is before us. You have taught us to remember what is important, our family and our faith. Most of all, you have taught us to trust our God and believe in miracles. Never again will we dismiss a rainbow or a blooming rose as anything short of a little miracle. You have taught us that miracles come in moments. We are heartbroken for ourselves, yet so happy for you because we are confident that you are happy in heaven where there is no pain, no sickness, and no sadness. We hope you have a wonderful time waiting for us. While right now it is so hard to imagine going on, we know we must. We promise to do so, though, by honoring your memory in every way. We will honor you by living again and laughing again, and we will quietly remember you in the small places of our hearts. Daddy and I promise to honor you by loving each other and your big brother Logan, and we promise to do our part to make sure we will hold you again in heaven someday. We love you, our precious miracle daughter.
I close my eyes, I see